Guys, Deludaguna, apologies in advance. Two people keep commenting on my video saying, can you improve the audio? Yeah, man. Anyways, moving on. Now, we know our boys, Arsenal, pre-season tour of Australia has been talked about, clearly trying to improve our footprint in Asia. I believe there's a lot of marketing potential. I'm no expert, but there's a lot of marketing in Asia. They follow football religiously. And yeah, look, along with obviously where they are, Australia, they're going to go to China. I believe clubs should be targeting India next, possibly in the next few years. For us, I'm pretty sure they've probably got their plans in regards to next year sorted, so the year after that. But yeah, obviously Wenger had his I was about to say post game press conference, his preseason, his first one of the preseason tour, addressing the fans and the clubs of Australia and the people of Australia, and he's had a lot to say. There was a lot to say, but I'm only going to speak about the takeaways, in my opinion. Firstly, the one we probably want to hear, it's not his official debut, but Lacazette, we got a friendly on Thursday, I believe, and then one on Sunday, and then we're playing City and Bayern Munich next week. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But yeah, confirmed Lacazette will play some part. He also confirmed, well, not him specifically, but it was confirmed that his number, Lacazette's number, will be number 9. Well, in case we didn't know that, it was obviously going to be number 9. You guys saw the video I did before about this sort of stuff. And if we didn't know it already, I mean, not Lacazette, Perez has been kept at home. He's clearly going to move away. Ties have been cut between Wenger and Perez. His agents had a lot to say. His 9 shirt's gone now, so it is a shame. I did think Perez could be a decent squad player, but just how it goes in football. Sometimes you just got to move on. So yeah, the next thing for me is the 3 at the back. He said he'll start the season with 3 at the back. He even said in pre-season they'll play some games with 3 at the back, some games with 4. He also said that in the season they might switch to a 4 again. They won't rule anything out. And you guys have seen my videos. I've done numerous videos speaking about it, saying variety is the key to life. I remember that was a title to one. Spoke about it in my pre-season, what I want to see. Go and check that if you haven't. But yeah, it does give me a bit of promise. I mean, different systems harder to beat. 4-3-3 could be successful against City. 3 at the back had success against Chelsea. It might not have success against City, and what worked against City might not work against Chelsea. Old Trafford, big pitch, 4-3-3, quick, decisive in our play, meaningful. Yeah, there's different games, different contexts, different formations, different. Yeah, that's one thing I like to hear. Secondly, another big thing, I don't know why I didn't say this first, Alexis Sanchez, he's basically, we know Alexis is as likely to stay as he's likely to go. Personally, I believe if he's going, I wouldn't like to see him go into the season with his contract running down. It's a massive gamble. Yes, in hindsight, he may, hopefully it happens, he signs in midway through the season, he signs a contract. But with Arsenal, you've got to be more pessimistic, and with the World Cup next year, and a player like Alexis Sanchez, who on the best of days more people will be interested in, everyone will be interested in. With a World Cup, people can have potential deals of the summer before the World Cup's even started, like for free. And on top of that, he could just think to the World Cup. I'd be like, okay, let me maintain my fitness. I'm going to obviously go with Chile. Let me try to put myself in the shop window if I haven't agreed a contract already. I've spoken about it. But yeah, Wenger reiterated the fact that Alexis, that he hasn't actually asked to leave, and he actually hasn't. There's been no official offers on the table. I know we're seeing rumours of 80-90 million to tempt Arsenal to sell and things like that. And yeah, he also said in regards to Alexis, I believe he said, not word for word, of course, but he also said that what he believes is the player, what in the interest of a player in his last year of his contract, what's important is that he plays well. He said nobody knows what Alexis is going to do. He could sign a contract today, he could sign it tomorrow, or something like that. And he said this is not necessarily Alexis's final deal. So some of that is playing coy, some of that is trying to appear from a position of strength, because negotiations are clearly going down. Like I've just said, Alexis is on holiday. So yeah, that's the big thing. Who knows in regards to his future? Obviously, for me, I keep telling you guys, you hope for the best, prepare for the worst. In my head, the guy's already gone. But yeah, moving on. He talked about the red carpet for Mbappe. He spoke about quite a lot of players. By the red carpet, he meant that when Mbappe wakes up in the morning, he has a choice of his clubs, which is rare for an 18-year-old. He said he's got a red carpet of offers of clubs wanted him. He said he basically confirmed he's interested. Of course, we're not going to get him. But yeah, what do you expect? Mbappe is a great... Mbappe, however you say the guy's name, forgive me for the pronunciation, but he's a good player. More to the point, Thomas Lemar. He spoke about Thomas Lemar. He said it's all speculation at the moment, nothing concrete. He said Wenger rarely speaks about players, so he must be fairly confident about something. I mean, we're all notice when he plays coy and things like that. He's changed his talk this summer and last summer. He's very direct. But yeah, like I said, all concrete. No, it's not concrete. Sorry, all speculation. He said he's a player we follow and he's a player we like and he's a player we're looking at. And he's basically said we're looking at more signings. So yeah, who knows in regards to the Thomas Lemar stuff. Personally, I would kill for him to be here. We don't know what is going down. There's rumours of clubs rejected placing and having bids rejected. Apparently, the player's entourage want him to make the move apart from his dad. So yeah, apparently the player himself wants to make the move. So yeah, who knows actually what's going down? But it'd be refreshing if he came in, and it's nice to see Wenger somewhat just telling the fans how it is rather than playing coy. Rather than previous years, he would say something like, I can't tell you if we're interested in Thomas Lemar. We're interested in a lot of players. He's a good player like many. We have our scouts. I know you guys have heard that numerous times throughout the years. But yeah, that's what he said. Touching upon what I think I've spoken about, but I didn't go in depth. He said in regards to overall signings, these typical Arsene Wenger language and Arsenal language. He said we're on the lookout for signings, but it's tough to find top quality to improve our side, which is true, but wrong at the same time. I'm not going to get into that. Per Mertesacker was obviously there along with Cech, Koscielny, Wenger, and I can't remember who else was at the post game. I mean, pre. It's not even post or pre. What are you talking about? At the press conference, I don't know, can't remember who was there, but a question fell to Per Mertesacker, to which he basically said Alexis is definitely staying. We have a strong side and we don't want to lose anyone. Now, we can take that two ways. I wouldn't take that literally. Of course, he obviously he's a senior player within the camp and he plays for Arsenal, so he probably knows what is going to happen. But it doesn't mean necessarily Alexis is going to stay. I think context is needed to be applied to his comment. Obviously, with quotes and things like that, it's hard to find context. But I think he was more referring to something he was asked in regards to he would like Alexis to stay and we would like to keep the squad together. He's probably briefed on that as well. So yeah, we actually don't know. I mean, it wasn't the most eye-opening of conferences. Oh, final point, he spoke about Giroud as well. He said in regards to Giroud, we extended his deal, so we like him. We're trying to find a resolution. He's determined to make a success of himself again. He loves the club. Now I take them comments at face value. On one hand, we know Wenger loves Giroud. For years, he had ridiculous faith in Giroud when we could have won the league or targeted better honours if we had a more caliber striker. But I take that at face value because, like I just said, on one hand, I do think he likes Giroud, he loves Giroud, he's got a lot of time for Giroud, he's a big Giroud fan, and I don't think he rather reluctantly want to sell him. But on the other hand, I also believe that because we're in pre-season and clubs are trying to buy players, we're trying to buy players, clubs are trying to buy ours, somewhat agent talk is somewhat trying to appear from a position of strength in the sense that he's not trying to make out, it's more of a thing where Giroud isn't really for sale, but the right offer, we can talk. Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. He also said we expect players to honour their contracts in regards to the players in the last years of their deals. That was in regards to Alexis, in fact, but that also could go for Alexis, Oxlade, who if you read recent reports today, there's loggerheads in regards to his career. Wilshere, all Gibbs, all of these guys, it could be the same. I mean, on one hand, it makes sense. You expect them to honour it. I mean, they basically have no choice. They have to be, whether they agree a pre-contract thing or not, they have to be at the club physically. But on the other hand, it's suicide because you hold all the strength as a player in your last year of your contract, especially Alexis, with the competitions that are happening next summer, and with everything in regards to I've mentioned before. So yeah, I don't know what to make of this press conference, to be honest. Like I said, it wasn't really an eye opener, but there were some eye catching things. I was very intrigued to see the tone in which Wenger spoke. He sounded very upbeat. He sounded like someone that knows something is about to happen. Now, I don't know what that could be. That could be transfers, that could be departures, that could be backroom, that could be something else. But yeah, guys, these are just what I took from the press conference. Weren't really nothing else to take from it. Like I said, we'll keep giving you guys updates and replies and my opinions and when I see fit and when they arise. But yeah, guys, Deluded Gooner Not to Waffle signing out, and I've been speaking enough. I think this video is about 9 minutes long, or just over 9 minutes, so I'm speaking too much now. Not to waffle, guys. Please comment, subscribe, show elite mentality by commenting your opinions. Yeah, I'm signing out. Deluded Gooner signing out. Thank you for watching, guys.